Good morning, YouTube. So the time has come. Okay, I've been meaning to do this. This being this DIY project. This DIY project is about me taking this big slip-on from my 2024 Nightster special. This for me, for a non-mechanic kind of guy by trade. This is a huge task. Okay, the challenges here are tools, parts, and experience. Obviously, this is a 2024 Nightster, and there's hardly ever, or there's just a few videos out there about even dismantling this whole setup and stuff. And so I picked up a few keynotes and taking them off and stuff, and then replacing it with another slip-on is going to be another task. Okay. Um, or challenge, should I say? But the main thing is this, right? Why am I changing this? I'm changing this nice slip-on, or the end part of my exhaust, because it's not too I mean, it's not too loud. Okay, it's actually very quiet and stuff. Um, I'm pretty sure that a lot of you guys out there knows that even has a very good clue if a Harley is coming because of its loud pipes and things like that. Well, this one right here is not. Okay, there are countless videos out there on YouTube about people making comments about not this not being loud enough and stuff. Okay, so it's actually pretty quiet. So where I live here, you got to have something that you could be heard and stuff, or else you're gonna get caught in an accident or something. Okay, so it's for me, it's a safety thing rather than boasting thing or whatever. Okay, if other vehicles can't hear me, I'll easily get sideswiped or something like that. Okay, or get hit or whatever, because it happened once or twice already since I got hurt. Okay, anyway, so what are the first few steps that I took? Okay, first of all, um, I saw this part right here. This is a Spectre Performance slip-on. Okay, and I got this thing from US. This is what's going to replace this. So this something like 16 to 20 inches of slip-on will be replaced by this 11-inch slip-on and stuff. Okay, so there are already a lot of challenges about it. Okay, I have consulted with the dealership, and they told me that I have to do this thing the proper way. What is the proper way? The 2024 Nightster has three O2 sensors, one for each of the individual pipes that came out of the header. And then when they combine into one, it it has another O2 sensor after the catalytic. Okay, so what needs to happen is that I still need to be able to use that O2 sensor, because I don't have the O2 sensor eliminator plug. Once again, I told you this is a challenging because of parts and stuff. So I got to go to the route of having an O2 sensor bung installed on this new slip-on in order for me to put that back. Okay, so that's another thing. The part that needs to be put on this slip-on is not available, and I did some hit and miss and stuff. I ordered a part that wasn't the right part, so I wasted time. I got another part. Finally, it arrived yesterday. This is the second part. This right here is the bunghole that I'm gonna put here on this slip-on, so that I can put back the O2 sensor, the original O2 sensor stuff, when I remove this exhaust slip-on. Sorry. So finally got it yesterday, and it was too long. Okay, so I had to cut it this morning to just shorten it up, because it was like an inch um, going in this. So I cut it into, like, and I left like 3/4 and stuff. Why did I leave 3/4 and stuff? Okay, because when I inserted a while ago to test the O2 sensor, it wasn't showing. The sensor part or the tip part is not showing, so I had to cut that, or else it would be worthless and stuff. Okay, it might still cause error on the ECU or from the ECU or whatever input or whatever. So anyway, so now that I cut this, the O2 sensor's tip is showing now, so that I know that will work. So now the next challenge is that I need to have this thing drilled, or I need to drill it myself. But one thing I cannot do is to weld. Okay, I can't TIG weld or MIG weld or even just regular weld. I can't do that. I don't have the equipment for that, and I'm not gonna buy all kinds of equipment just to weld this thing. So I consulted. With another welding shop out there, and they said that they can do it and stuff as long as I have the right parts and stuff. So finally everything is coming along, and once I get this thing drilled and the bunghole placed, I can probably easily remove all the stuff and put this thing on. Okay, so that is where we're at right now. So this is basically my part one and stuff. So um, I hope that you guys are, will follow me on this journey of getting this thing done and replaced and stuff. Um, and I hope that you guys can learn from this, as I am learning from this as well and stuff. So, um, yeah, and that's about it. So, good luck to me, right? The tip of the sensor is showing. Slice on the sides, one, two, three. There, they will all pick up oxygen. Okay, it's pretty good. So I think we can get this thing to work. All right, guys. So this is the O2 sensor, or the third O2 sensor. So I'm gonna show you guys how this thing will look like. So if this is going here or somewhere around here, okay, then I would need to put the O2 sensor somewhere around here, okay? So let's say, for example, I got that back on there and this thing is welded on there. I'm just going to show you how this thing is going to look like when it's inserted, when the O2 sensor is inserted, just to make sure that I have measured it, okay? So that's the O2 sensor, and then this will be, I mean, this is the bunghole, okay? So that's gonna get screwed in there later, okay? And as you can see, the sensor is out, okay? And it may look like it's just a little, but that is the right measurement for that, you know? Because if I were to measure from here to where it's out, okay? So it's somewhere around there, okay? So with this original hole, it's just sitting right there, okay? So basically that's just enough, okay? So I would rather, if it's somewhere during this process it's not reading correctly and stuff, then maybe I will take off some. I don't know, it's gonna be welded on already, but yeah, but I don't want to take off so much to the point that maybe reducing it more than I need it to be. Okay, so yeah. Other than that, that's how it looks like. Okay, and hopefully the welding is a success later. Okay. Nice clean cut, man. Nice clean hole. All right, guys. So everything was done today. Okay, as far as the replacement is concerned. Okay, so today I was able to first got the bung for the O2 sensor welded on to this slip on. Okay, and it may sound so easy, or I'm making it sound so easy. The only thing I really gotta do is remove this, put this in, put the sensor, and that should be it. Okay. I don't know what problems I'm gonna face if this O2 sensor all of a sudden causes error or something like that. Then you know what, I will have to take this thing down and get back to the drawing board and stuff. But in the meantime, I'm gonna take my shot at this, and I hope that it doesn't cause any error or anything like that. So wish me luck, man. So we're gonna get on with this thing. It's mandatory that I start this thing up so you guys can hear the before sound. Okay, so here we go. There you go, guys. So that was just idling at less than 2,000 RPM. I don't want to get this thing so hot because I'm going to be working on it. So that's just a bit of it. As you can see, it's not sounding really strong or sounding very loud or anything like that. So So you probably saw how much of a muscle and effort that all took. So now let's go ahead and do a sound check. I have connected the O2 sensor. I have clamped the slip on. The only thing I haven't done is really put back on the heat shields. So here goes nothing.